Boom, bam, what is going on, people? We are back again with another video, and this one right here is all about £1,000 sisters, Tammy and Amy Slaton, as well as the rest of the cast. Now, when it comes to Tammy and Amy, well, not even that, when it comes to TLC are notoriously known for not really paying any of their cast members a decent amount of money. In fact, most of the people actually earn most of the money from things like commercials, ads, sponsors, or maybe even making their own business, which is phenomenal, right? But when it comes to £1,000 sisters, it's a bit different. So when it comes to Amy and Tammy, this is pretty much how it works. Amy is the one that gets paid the most. Then I believe Tammy that follows, and then it goes down and down on the pecking order. The reason why Amy gets paid the most is because of her two sons also being in the show. So therefore, they give her the extra wage for obviously, convincing her to allow her two sons to be on the show. Now, from what I understand, the range of what they get paid when it comes to Amy and Tammy starts from 3K all the way to 4K per episode. But with Tammy now, because Tammy is in the hospital or rehab, whatever you want to call it, most of her expenses goes to pretty much her being in that facility. So that isn't necessarily paid by TLC. It is paid out of Tammy's own actual wage. And because of that, it means that Tammy doesn't really walk out with much of a profit, given the fact that she has to continuously keep paying for her own health. Now, to be honest with you, when you look at it in that way, that's kind of Tammy's fault because, of course, she shouldn't have put herself in a position where she ended up in hospital. But then again, at the same time, though, this is what the TV show is about. It's all about Tammy having weight loss struggles, as well as Amy and as well as the rest of the family. So it's kind of like a catch-22 when it comes to the situation with Tammy, really and truly. But either way, though, Tammy could still be on the show and still earn, obviously, the same amount of money and still be able to actually profit if she wasn't actually paying any health care expensive, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But when it comes to £1,000 sisters, at this moment in time, it is currently one of the highest viewed shows on TLC, simply because people always join in to find out exactly where Tammy's journey is going. And because of that, the Slayton sisters, as well as the siblings, find themselves in a position of thinking, hold on a minute, you guys are not paying us enough. And to make it worse, no cast member is allowed to actually do any commercials of a kind whilst they're filming. So whenever they're doing their filming for TLC, they're not allowed to appear on any commercials to earn extra money, which is really strange and a massive stab in the back. Because to be honest with you, or no, stab in the heart. Because to be honest with you, if they're able to do commercials while the show is airing, I'm pretty sure that would push more people to want to actually go and see the show. Because if you see someone do a commercial and you're wondering, oh, who's this person? And the commercial is quite interesting, you like it, sometimes people want to find out more about that person. Or there's the other one. You see a trailer, £1,000 sisters, you see Tammy there, Amy there, and then all of a sudden you see a commercial for some sort of product, and you're thinking, hold on a minute, isn't that the same person? Sometimes that can really put people in a mindset where they're like, you know what, I want to know more. Maybe I'll actually go and check out that TV show. But to be honest with you, that doesn't actually make sense to the slightest. So we are in a situation right now where it looks as if Tammy and Amy are actually looking at other other networks. So it's not a case of where they're looking to quit the show as a whole. It's a matter of where they're looking to quit the show on TLC and take their show onto another network where they can be paid so much more money and you obviously be worth more of their time. I mean, to be honest with you, I completely get it. I completely understand it. And I completely respect it. And also in the looks of getting a better contract as well that allows them to still get money from elsewhere, by doing sponsors and commercials and all that kind of shebang. You know what I mean? But either way, though, at this moment in time, though, it does seem as if TLC is trying to make up for it, and they want to make up for it by booking a trip to Greece. I don't know how booking a trip to Greece is really going to make up for them not being paid enough. It doesn't really make much sense, but some networks to try and butt you up with a cheeky little getaway, and make it feel like it's going to be this, and that, and then, yeah, you may enjoy the getaway, but then when you come back, you're like, hold on a minute. I'm still earning what I'm earning, and I'm still not really making any money out of it because, well, I can't even feed X, Y, Z. I don't know. Either way, though, that is the news at this moment in time around Tammy and Amy, as well as the rest of the siblings. So right now, it looks like season 4 may just be the last season of £1,000 Sisters on the TLC network, and therefore we may end up finding them on another network later on. I mean, to be honest, if you're looking at Honey Boo Boo, that is a show that originally was actually on TLC, but then obviously it then moved over to WeTV, I believe. And I believe Love During Lockup or Love After Lockup was also originally on TLC, but then end up moving over to WeTV. So to be honest with you, it's not really going to be a surprise if they end up moving TV networks because it's something that's been done before. Obviously, it'd be sad to see. But would it be sad to see? No, it won't, because I'll still be able to see them. What am I talking about? I think the only thing that would be sad about it is that if they come off the network, then that means I won't be able to get them. I won't be able to get the episodes a day early on Discovery Plus, which suck. So TLC, pay them, man. What are you doing? You're shooting me in the foot too. I like the early access, you know what I mean? But either way though, and to be fair, me getting early access means people on Patreon get early access as well. So hey, TLC, man, what are you doing? Fatten yourself up, man. Fatten yourself up. Anyway, with that being said, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below in the comment section. Do you think that the Slayton sisters are correct to want to have more money? And do you think they're correct to want to move to another network if they're not able to get more money? And also at the same time, to get a better contract, because it is sad that they can't do commercials whilst they're filming for £1,000 sisters. But hey, you guys let me know what you're thinking and we'll talk about it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course,